Hey there, I'm back with another review. This time it's for a no-drill adhesive license plate holder for your Tesla Model 3 or Y. This one's specific to the Model 3. They also do have one for the Model Y. So they sent this out for review, and I've asked them to provide one free license plate holder to one of my viewers. So I'm going to be running a draw for that. That draw is going to take place on May 21st at noon Pacific Standard Time. So all you got to do is leave a comment on my video, subscribe to my channel. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what it has. It has some, it's packaged really well. I just took a look. I actually haven't taken it apart, but let's go ahead and take a look at the unboxing. So they do provide a instruction card. You're not going to need that because I've gone through and read it, and I'm going to show you how to put it together. But they have some security features that are part of this, and I'll go over those as well. Inside the box, it's all kept in with foam, but they do provide a 10mm wrench, because you'll need that. Again, lots of foam, which is pretty nice. Inside the box, let's take a look. So you can see right there, it's packaged really well. It comes with a Phillips style security bit driver. These use a security fastener to hold the parts together as well as the plate, so they add some security that way. They've got the bag with all the hardware. They have some keys, so it locks. So other ones use like a security nut to lock it. This uses actual keys, so I'd keep one in maybe your glove box. You have it in the car, or maybe on your keychain, your house keychain or something. And then these are the nuts, and they have nice little black plastic covers on them as well, so everything will blend into the front of the car. This is the actual mechanism. Other manufacturers are making them out of plastic. This is made from definitely high quality aluminum, and all these nuts are here are the security screw. And so there's one more piece. I'll just grab that as well. Get rid of that. And this one is also metal. It's really light, which is nice. So here are all the parts. We've got the actual locking mechanism. I'll show you how that works. And this is we're holding on the plate, and then all the fastener information here. So I'll show you right here. On the front, it has a key. So you would place the key in here, and this is what you use to unlock it, like that. And when it's locked, so that's unlocked. So that's locked. You can tighten. You can hear it clicking, but you can't unlock it. So you can tighten it in. Then you can see that I can't close it. But if I take the keys, put them in there, and turn it, now I can move this either way. So this is how you'd unlock it. And you can see, if you look at these two here, what happens when I turn the knob is it opens up wider, and it's going to lock into that frame. And then once it's got to the full extent of the frame, it's locked into place. So the way I would use this is I would unlock the mechanism when you're taking it off your car. Then turn the key into the locked position. So that way when you go to place this on the car, you place it on the car, and then you just turn this until it's tight, and then you don't have to move it anymore because it will be locked into place. So the only assembly that is required is to mount this plate on here with the mounting pieces facing downwards. We're going to place it on there like that. and that's how it'll sit on there. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble this. So those are using the security bit, the chrome ones, and you can't use any Phillips driver, but if you had a security set, you could use that. So all you're going to do is put this in place. Once you get one started, the rest will go into place. So you can see right there, I'm just screwing these in, not putting them tight yet. So that's how it's going to sit like that in your car. And then you're going to mount your license plate to this. So the license plate is held on with the black security bolt, and then this 10mm nut. So I'll go ahead and I'll place those on there, and I'll show you how these caps work as well. So I've got my license plate right here. I'm going to just go ahead and place this here. So the way it goes is the cap is in two pieces. There's the actual cap here, like that. And then there's the mounting one with the hole. So we'll take the nut and put it through like that. And then we're just going to go ahead and place it through here like that. And then we're going to place the nut on the back. Now these do have the Teflon stuff on it, so they will stay tight once they've been tightened. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll put all these in place. So I'm just tightening these up. The one thing that I just want to let you know is because they have the Teflon on the nuts, you really don't need to over tighten these. They're going to hold. They're not going to come off. So there we go. That's the cap and the washer, and you can see I've placed the nuts on the back here. I did place some double-sided tape between the carbon fiber plate because there was nothing holding it here. It seemed a little loose, so I just had to do that. And then so all you're going to do is take this cap that comes with it, place it over top, and snap it into place like that. I'll just do the other one as well. We're just taking that cap and snapping it on top. So it just kind of cleans it up a little bit. So that's what it's going to look like. And again, simply you're going to line up, there's a center fin underneath there that I'll show. It lines up in between these two here when you're sliding it in. And then if you've got this in the locking mechanism setup, all you're going to do is place it in, crank it up till it's tight, and it's done. And then when you want to take this off, you're going to take the key, put it in the unlocked position. You can take the key out if you want, and then just unlock it. And then throw this, again, I would recommend that once you've unlocked it, just put it back in the locking mechanism so that the next time you go to use it, it's simple. Now again, it feels solid. I really like how this looks. I like having the black plastic covers over top of the nuts. I like the black leather, black locking piece. I think the original version they had chrome here. They had chrome here. Black just kind of fits more with what Tesla is doing with their cars with all the blacked out trim. So anyway, let's go ahead and put this on, and I'll show you how quickly we can go ahead and install this. So I've got it in the locking mechanism piece right now. And so right now we just go ahead and install this on the car. Let's go take a look. Okay, so I'm going to just do a quick demo. I'll show you how quickly this is to take off and put back on. So right now I've got it locked into place, and it's totally secure. It's not going to fall off. It's not going to, there's space behind here, so it's not going to touch any of the paint. One of the benefits to this is if you put PPF on your car like I have here, the Tesla plates use double-sided tape, and I'm not sure I'd want to put double-sided tape on my PPF. So that's why I had originally purchased one like this. But when these guys reached out to me, I said, yeah, I definitely would like to do a review of it. So anyway, it looks really good. So all you're going to do is put the key in, unlock it, and then twist the knob, and then it comes out. That's as easy as it gets. And then you could place it in your car, wherever you want, like that. But to put it back on, again, I recommend that you put it in the locked position before you put it on there. And that way it clicks as you're placing it on. And so all you need to do is line up, again, this center piece right here with the center piece right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it in there. And the way you know if you've got it is if it slides side to side, it's not in the right place. So I've got it. I'm going to crank it up. And that's it. That's all it takes. Simple little task. And again, if you need to take it off, you take the key, put it in the unlocked position, turn the knob, and you pull it off, and you've got it off. It's such a great design. The other one I had, it had a security nut that was on the side. I always had to carry this wrench with me, and it was such a pain that I never took it off, because now I can take it off anytime I want. Like if I'm at a show and I want to show off the front of my car, or I don't want to display my plate, or if I need to clean this area, which normally I just kind of reach behind because this does allow that, I can do that. Again, simply put it in the lock position, slide it into place, move it side to side. If it doesn't move, it's in the right place. There it is. Done. Such a great idea. So here's a close-up right there of the locking mechanism. I'll just quickly go through that again. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock. Take the key out because I don't need the key anymore. And then all you're going to do is turn this knob and then pull it out. Pretty simple. Again, if you don't lock it ahead of time, you can place it back in there. Just make sure it's in the right place. Turn it, you'll notice it's not clicking, which means I could unlock it. And then just go ahead and put the key in. I suggest doing it ahead of time. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested in having a chance to win one of these for your Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and on May 21st, I believe it's, yeah, May 21st at noon, I'm going to be doing a draw, and I'll reach out to the winner and find out if they want one for the Model 3 or the Model Y. They are different, so I just need to know which one you want, and I'll arrange to have it shipped out to you. Anyway, I really like this one. Anyway, thanks for watching.